Hey guys, I know what you're thinking. Oh my god, this video is 7.5 minutes long. What is he doing? I know. I normally try and keep my videos less than 5 minutes at the moment. And the reason for that is just that I don't want this to be like you guys have to sit here and watch me play games for half an hour. I want to just show you guys something and then have you jump into a game of TF2 yourself and play. I just want to inspire you guys to play, show you something cool, and then see if you go do it. And then you guys communicate with me in the comments and let me know what you like, what you don't like, and I just keep trying to improve my content, and you just keep watching. And I've really enjoyed that and appreciated that, and I love the way that this interaction works. But as you can see, I'm absolutely destroying in this game as heavy. Absolutely destroying. I jumped into a King of the Hill map, and I figured I would just go for it. I think a couple things to note is just how I hide on this map, I guess. I use these bridges to my advantage. I use them to replenish my health. And I'm using the Tommy Slab right now, which makes very minimal noise. It doesn't make any noise when it's spun up. And it's just great. I honestly love using the Tommy Slab. It is at the expense of, I think, your fire rate. I would have to look. I don't 100% imagine. Heavy is my least played class. I only have, I think my stats say that Heavy is 10 hours that I have played, whereas Medic, for example, I have 88 hours or like 89 hours or something crazy ridiculous like that. This is my least played class by a pretty good margin. So you see me here, I just got the Tommy Slab, the Sandwich, and the Gloves of Running Urgently, which I use to get around these corners of the map when I need to really badly. So the really funny thing about this gameplay was that we were winning, we were crushing, right? And I got a little bored because nothing was really going on. So I switched to the other team, and we go ham on this team too. We pretty much do the exact same thing as what just happened. We just crush them real quick, and we're going to take back control of this game. So I'm just in this game just kind of trying to focus on my aim, keep my X over them. And right now, I'm just trying to replenish my health. So I see that engineer there, and he was carrying something. So I think he might try and wrap back around. So I come over here, and we're going to see if we can maybe find him or catch him in the middle of placing a sentry down. And sure enough, he walks right out, and I'm pretty sure that that was a level 3 sentry. It looked like it was building up as if he had built it before, and he obviously dragged it all the way around. Good pop by that medic. He definitely was only a couple seconds away from dropping that Uber. I think you can jump as well from this this ledge right here on this bridge up to that roof up there. But I was a little low health and I didn't really want to risk it. I think the most important thing is for me to just stay alive in this gameplay. I can obviously tell that I have a lot of impact. I put out a lot of damage. This map in particular, I think it's called Sunjin. I don't know how to properly. I think that's how you say it properly. Sunjin is very like close quarters. I find that it's rare because it's a King of the Hill map that Scout isn't very good on. I find that all of this is very narrow and close and tight quarters, which favors heavies and soldiers and pyros a lot more. Now, I think this is also just a really great example of how much of an impact a single person can have on a game if you're just focused and you're looking around everywhere and paying attention to everything that's going on in all of your surroundings. You see now we're taking our lead back. The red team got a whole 2 minutes in while I was on their team. We took it back as soon as I switched teams, and now I'm just using this building to my advantage. People have a tendency to just tunnel vision and run down the bridges on either side and just run at each other. If you play on the the east and west sides, as it were, the left and right, and you just use those bridges to your advantage, and if there's not like a ton going on in the game, you can usually get away with it. If you have like 12 people on each side, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. But if it's sometimes you get those maps where there's not 100 people in the game, or there's not 30 people or 24 people in the game, and you can use sort of those left and rightmost limits to your advantage. Aside from that, all it really comes down to in this gameplay was just like good shooting. And then whenever I take damage, I'm going for health packs. I'm just trying to keep aware of my surroundings, looking around me. I'm trying to bait this medic out a little bit. For some reason, he's playing like a combat medic sort of role, which is weird. I feel like I don't know what his deal was. I guess he just like didn't feel confident like healing anybody else, so he was just kind of doing his own thing. I mean, that's cool. You can go combat medic if you want to, but that doesn't mean that I'm not gonna shoot you down when you're doing it. A little bit of, I really frown upon spawn camping, and I kind of realized it right there. I just kind of ended up there, and it just kind of happened, so I just went with it. But you know, I see me backing off and going away to do something else for a little bit and see how my buddies are doing on the. And now you're about to see the reason that this gameplay is 7.5 minutes long, and why a King of the Hill map can go this long is because when you're a really impactful player, which I know you all are, I know you guys can play just like I can. You guys are this good, trust me. This, you know, I didn't do anything crazy or fancy in this gameplay. I don't really play this class that much, but I got asked to switch teams twice, and I end up doing it, and we're gonna go and we're gonna win this game. Now, at this point of the game, I was a little nervous because I die right there. That was my first death in 5.5, almost 6 minutes since I've died, except for auto switching. Obviously, you take a death for that. And I was actually a little nervous right there. I was like, oh man, what if we don't take the point? I just died. What if we don't take the point and we lose, and I lose with like 40 points because I switched the teams again. But luckily, me just not being on the other team was enough for my team to push out, and they even the scales a little bit, and then once I get to the point, I'm able to clear everything up, and we stop them with 1 second left before it goes into overtime, and we're able to take everything back, and the rest of the game was pretty much smooth sailing. You know, I go under my bridge to eat my sandwich. I'm just like some troll guy that he just under the bridge all the time. They should call me the heavy troll or something. I don't know. But and I'll just take this opportunity to thank all of you guys, thank all of you new subs, and thank every single one of you, especially those of you that watch my content and comment in my comment section. It's seriously more than anything that means the world to me. I think it's what keeps me uploading videos, especially people like Speedwagon, 2,000 subscriber guy, like, and there's a couple others that I just can't think of their names off the top of my head. When I see you guys comment, it seriously brightens my day. It's like I have my phone notification set, and every time my phone dings, I like freak out. I'm like, oh, another comment, yay! Like someone's communicating with me. This is awesome, and I seriously can't appreciate it enough. So if you're watching this still, please just say hi, ask me a question, do anything at all. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.